Wow, it's been a long time since we've done verify identities. Now we're going to be working on this for a little while. So as I mentioned quite a while ago when we did some verifying identities, you look at the two sides and you decide which one looks like it's more complicated. To me, this one is more complicated. It's got a lot more things going on. This has just a square, a secant, and a 2. This has fractions and everything. I'm going to start with the left side. So 1 over 1 minus sine x, and then plus 1 over 1 plus sine x. Well, as everybody knows since middle school, in order to add two fractions, you have to have a common denominator. And the common denominator would be 1 plus sine x times 1 minus sine x. So this one needs to be multiplied on the top and the bottom by 1 minus sine x. And this one needs to be multiplied on the top and the bottom by 1 plus sine x. All right. Then it becomes one fraction. So this would be 1 plus sine x times 1. So that's just 1 plus sine x. And then plus, this one would be 1 minus sine x times 1. So 1 minus sine x. And on the bottom, the common denominator means multiply these together. So there would be 1 times 1, that's 1. And then the middle terms are going to cancel. This would be positive sine x, and this would be negative sine x. They're going to cancel. Then we need the last one times the last one. So positive sine x times negative sine x is negative sine squared. So then simplify. So on the top, there's a positive sine x and a negative sine x. They cancel each other out. Next, there's 1 plus 1, which equals 2. And for the bottom, I could simplify this because, as I'm sure you remember, 1 minus sine squared is equal to cosine squared. That comes from the identity sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. And then you could take this sine squared and just subtract it to the other side, and it's going to say cosine squared is equal to 1 minus sine squared. So 1 minus sine squared can be replaced with a cosine squared. And we're actually done because this can be viewed as 2 times 1, and 1 divided by cosine is secant. So 1 divided by cosine squared is secant squared. And the 2 just sits there. And that is what we were supposed to get. So that means we finished it.